Good evening, everyone. I'm Eghbal Ghazizadeh, cybersecurity manager at Mercury. For whoever doesn't know, Mercury, we're the largest, electricity producer in New Zealand. Sorry. Closes. Okay. And just today we announced an agreement with AWS. So now we are not just contributing to New Zealand, commercial stuff, but also around the globe. And just today we announced that agreement. So my topic is about the future is now, because lots of people are talking about future. But today I'll try to talk about now instead of future. I talk about these three areas: technology, learning, and work. I am not sure who has this kind of experience. In home, you talk about buying, for example, like Tesla. And after a while, when you open your Facebook, you get, okay, here you are, this is Tesla. You go to Instagram, again, Tesla advertisement. You say, no, I don't want to buy now. I want to just have a plan for next 10 years or something like this. So there is no privacy, unfortunately, these days. And this is me and my friend. We do, sailing in Pakuranga Sailing Club. He's a general manager at Hera, and he's working at the moment on Industry 4. And he was talking about replacement of human, for last couple of years, and how Industry 4 changed his area. And I was talking about Web 3, Web 2, Web 1, and the evolution for the last 20 years. And we talk about future as well. So it took a while. We didn't have mobile. We didn't have anything. And we came back home. And after a while, I've got called, hey, Eghbal, do you want to talk about future of work? Someone called me. I said, why not? I'm happy with that. But unfortunately, I don't have any content. I'll do my best to do it. But when we talk about future, it's impossible without knowing your past and also the current one. Talk about future. That's why this is quote from William: life is divided in three terms: that which was, which is, and which will be. So let's learn from the past to profit by the present, and from the present to live better in the future. So as I said, I've got short notice for this presentation, and I didn't have context. And what I did, I used the tools that, AI tools, ML tools, and so on in the market. I prepared my presentation. And the reason I did it, because always my son blamed me, hey, Daddy, why you are in cybersecurity environment, there is no money. Just go and be a YouTuber, you get lots of money, no tax, and so on. So I did same, and I would just want to show him I can do something. That's why I prepared my presentation today. And one of the main reason I don't want to be a YouTuber, because of my accent. Sometimes people cannot understand what I'm saying. So
good afternoon, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about the future of education, jobs, and the intersection of technology with both of them. The world we live in today is changing rapidly, and it's important that we learn how to adapt to these changes in order to succeed. In this presentation, we'll explore the impact of technology on education and jobs.
So don't worry, it's not whole of my presentation, just 20 seconds. It's fine. The reason I'm saying future now, I think, especially if you go to the classes, if you go anywhere, you can see lots of technologies around you. And I think the good example, if someone asks you, leave your phone for 5 hours, never will you accept it. Because your phone is your e-learning stuff, your e-commerce stuff, and your whatever, just your social media and other stuff, everything is on your phone. But when you talk about technology, especially in my environment, in my area, we have hackers. And always they are smarter than us. And they have access to this technology. And the lesson learned from my latest conference, hackers are good friends together. They are not like us. They have a good community. They are sharing their knowledge together. That's why they are first smarter, and they have good relationship together. This is my lesson learned last week, one of the conference. And this is my life, because I've tried to, categorize generally in my presentation 3 areas: work, learning, and future one. So this is my life for now. And if someone asks me, this is the live one, and you can see lots of attacks. Every day I just wake up and my wife might ask me, hey, Eghbal, this is live. what do you do here? Why you're not going and just check, the tools that you have? But I have people. I have 24/7 people. I have SOC team. They are looking after all threats that are in place. So the future of us would be similar, but in the future we will have more attacks, and we'll have a smarter attacks. This is future of my job. So I try to make it easy in this one. I am getting this question always, hey, I want to just come to the field of cybersecurity. What shall I do? I am saying, first of all, try to find where you are based on this. So as you can see, around like 500 certificates. This is our life. First, understand where you want to be, what pathway you want to start. I have an example just at the moment. If you check my LinkedIn, I am advertising for two roles. One is security engineer, another one is solution architect. And I saw people apply for both. And by default, I rejected both because I said people who does know where they are, definitely they are not like good candidate for these roles. So if you ask me what is the future of cyber, here you are, this is the future. The good thing with this certificates, I'm not advertising for certificates, but they should be updated. And as you know, for the certificate, you should update your certificate as well, yearly and maximum 2 years. And just this year, unfortunately, because of my work, 4 certificates as mine, like been expired, and I didn't have time to renew them. So this is about the learning. How about the future? What will be the future of cybersecurity? The future, definitely one of the main area is privacy. So if you want to be in work like in cyber, one of the main area will be the cybersecurity. That's why 10% or less will success to leverage privacy as a competitive advantage. This is like 24 and beyond. Next one, this is not me, but 25% of like cybersecurity leaders will quit due to stress. And that's why you can see, this kind of like gray hairs. So if you want to have a less stress job, this is not, the area to come. Another area is risk and risk management. Risk is our common language. So if you want to be in cybersecurity area, try to, improve, your risk management, skill. Another one, you hear this, especially this buzzword, zero trust. So in the market, there are lots of buzzwords. So you should be aligned with these buzzwords like zero trust, SASE, SSE, cybersecurity mesh architecture, and so on. So zero trust, at least for next 3 years, will be the future of like cybersecurity one. And I like the last one, human factor. More than 80% of attacks or data breaches did happen because of human error. Imagine how much we are spending on tools, technology, and so on. At the end, human is the weakest point of cyber chain. That's why human factor is one of the most important part. And if you want to be in a cybersecurity environment or area, you can just go and improve the skill. What I have done with Mercury, I just created one role, cybersecurity engineer, people security. And I assigned lots of people on human factor security to him. So again, if you ask me, okay, this is you talk about future, but what shall I do? What do you recommend to me? So I just asked my friend Marty. I was with him last week. He's running the Gartner Future Lab, and he had recommended to me, and I'm just sharing this one, just hand over to you. Avoid the Monday problem. And this is exactly why I just missed 4 certificates for last couple of months. Always I'm saying, okay, today, let's do everything, and definitely I will do Monday. And never ever happened. I just missed 4 certificates. So avoid the Monday problem. Next one is create or join a futuristic capability within your organization. With our organization, we have a team that are working on technology radar or this kind of stuff. So we have weekly meetings. So join this team in your organization, or if you're not in any organization, there are lots of organizations like here, TechTALK or other places talk about the future ones. So please join and try to learn, about the future. Expand your focus beyond just technology. This is exactly my current role. Always people are coming with technology. We give you this technology and you'll be safe. I'm saying no, because we have people, we have process, and we have now these days, especially we have third party or vendors, where the vendors are critical, like part of an organization. For example, with us, more than 70% of our work done by third party, not by my team. I have like 20 people. Imagine how much work we have, and I can't handle all of this. That's why third party or vendors are the key part for us. Start with today and anticipate the plausible future. This is my advice from AUT, my manager. Do the best today, tomorrow will be coming. So try to do the best today and tomorrow will be coming. Think about tomorrow influence the future you want to see. So imagine where we are now and imagine where you were 10 years ago. You are here because you talk about, you imagine one day you will be here. Same as me, one day, 10 years ago, I was system engineer. Never ever think about, okay, I'm coming to New Zealand and I'll be cybersecurity manager in one of the large organization in New Zealand. So think about your future and try to work hard and smart for that. So another two, play video games. Don't forget this, and read more science fictions. So just these two are the most important part. So at the beginning, I talk about, okay, if you want to know about the future of any, not only cybersecurity one, you have to learn from past and also the current one and think about the future. But Brian says, in the time of rapid change, standing still is the most dangerous course of action. So if you want to stand, is not stand, you move backwards. That's why I think for everyone, it's time to learn and unlearn and relearn who you are. That's all from me.